Welcome back to the show. Back here in Manasquan, New Jersey at Sequoia Salt. Just met up with Chris. He's gonna give us a full tour inside and out of the Sprinter Loft. And this thing is pretty incredible. So join us.
What's going on, Patrick? Thanks for having me back on the channel. Today, I want to talk about our newest floor plan. So this is called the Loft. If you visit our new website, you'll see we have two versions. We have the Scout and the Loft. So this is our east-west sleep-in loft. This is built on a Mercedes Sprinter 144 wheelbase. If we walk around the van, you'll see that we have minimal upgrades, but all the right ones. We have some running boards that we threw on this van. We added the Flatline Vanco roof rack, the Safari roof rack, and the ladder on the side. The roof has 400 watts of solar. It has a Starlink Mini in the rear. It has a vent fan and a 12-volt AC unit. You'll notice on the sides we have our bump outs. This is the capsules from Van Speed. We rhino line them nice and black so they're super durable when you're driving through all of that wooded area at the campsites. Below the capsules, you'll notice our shore power connection. This is going to be on every single one of our vans. We added a rear tow hitch receiver. I didn't mention this, but in the front of the van, we added a front tow hitch receiver underneath the bumper. As we pull to the side here, the windows, added solid windows in the rear, slider window on the sliding door. We have the Fiamma F45S awning with clips mounted on the side of the van. Next to the clip, you'll see our input or inlet for our water. This is where you're adding your fresh water. I'm gonna open up the rear doors so you can see what's going on here. On the rear doors, we added the Van Essentials rear door organizers. These are great. We add them to almost every single one of our vans now. We added the bug wall rear screen and sliding door screen. So if you see over here in our driver's side rear lounge, we have our 12-volt 110 fuse panel, GFCI outlet underneath it, our quick connection for exterior shower or sprayer hose, and a diverter valve so you can obviously make it hot or cold. And above that, you have your water pump. The water system inside of this camper is a 20-gallon water system. It has a 3.5-gallon hot water heater. As we get to the sliding door, you'll notice our drop-down table. This is very standard in almost every one of our builds now. And a nice bungee storage for your shoes as you enter in. On the flooring we have in this van is 2 Tech 2 woven flooring. Behind the woven flooring, you'll notice on the floor here, this is our Inset shower pan. This, again, become very popular with a lot of our builds. This is a really nice option if you have a small van like this, like a 144, and you don't want to sacrifice all the space for an interior bathroom. So the way that this is going to work, you'd pull that top off, you'd put your shower curtain that clips into these micro L track clips on the ceiling. There's a magnetic shower pan. You're going to disconnect your faucet connection right here, and you're going to then connect in our shower head that will connect, and then you'll shower. Okay, so this is the bug wall. What I like about this bug wall is that you can unzip the top piece when you're in the fall or winter seasons when you're not using it. So you can keep this in the garage. It doesn't, bounce around when you're driving. You'll notice I'm gonna say you notice a lot during this video. You notice? So do you notice this is our GoCo trim bamboo ceiling. Our headliner shelf is from vanlife components. And then this is their blackout partition. I just have it tucked away in the back there. This is really nice because it has a pole that connects to it. We have our 2 swivel seats in the front and a lagoon table. This customer opted in for 2 lagoon tables. The underneath, and then also this has a lagoon table mount that mounts onto the rear of the passenger seat, which is pretty awesome. To the side of that, you'll see our Velvet diesel heater. That's connected to the accessory fuel port of the vehicle. We have our, all the safety stuff. We got all the safety stuff. We got the extinguisher and the detectors and the alarms. You got it. We got it. This is bamboo cabinetry. This van is Absolutely, really. I like doing the dual tone. So the tops we added bamboo, the bottoms we went with our fossil laminate. On the wall here, this is our power display. This is a Victron Energy power system with 3000 watt inverter. We have 460 amp hours of lithium battery. It's got Starlink switch, which is awesome, automatic gray dump valve. And then this is our display for our velvet heater right here. And then our upper lights. What's cool about our upper lights is they're connected. We have, I say this in every single one of our videos, but you'll see that we like to connect our lower lights and our upper lights in one series. So then at nighttime you can just disconnect. Which ones are they? So if you have this off, you can disconnect the bed lights. So am I doing this right? I think I'm doing it right. Oh, yeah, there you go. The upper cutoff lights. So you can cut the upper lights and keep on the bottom lights at night. If you want to create a nice little ambiance, then you're just going to click this button right here. Below that, we have a double induction stovetop. This is a solid surface countertop. I'm gonna open up some drawers for you. This drawer probably has a lot of stuff in it because this is like all the accessories and stuff that come with this van. This van is leaving this week for the customer. Below that, this is our toilet. So you guys know how I love bag toilets. So this toilet is one of them. We are obsessed with these toilets. They make me blush. When does a toilet make you blush? They make me blush. So we made a nice little slide out tray for it. This lives there, closes up. Behind that we have our isotherm 85 refrigerator, nice big refrigerator with a freezer inside. Upper cabinets, pantry cabinet. This is the bamboo that you'll see follows our design throughout. In the back here, I'm gonna touch on this one in a second because that one's like multi-functioning. Pop-up countertop extension. Got our interior ceiling lights and water pump on the side. Again, another outlet. Nice deep sink. Fresh water, filtered water. Okay. Sponge. So you're like, wow, Chris, you didn't clean this thing up. Well, we just came from the New York Auto Show, and there is quite a few things in here that are not put away as they should be. But that's okay. I'm going to show you what this does, because this is really awesome. But before I do that, let me show you the rest of the cabinets. Okay, and here we got some more drawers. Drawer storage. Drawer storage. Okay, and upper cabinet. An AC unit. Okay, now let's go down in here. So this is our road vac. Again, we've been adding these to a lot of vans because they are awesome. You just take this bad boy, connect it like this, connect it like that, and you got yourself just like about the coolest little vacuum cleaner for inside of your van. So I'm a big fan of these. All right, so as I move to the bed, I want to point out our format. So this format right here is called the loft. This is an east-west sleeping loft. So our new format system with Sequoia Salt, and you can visit our website, it'll be nice and clear on there. There's a build calculator, there's a floor planner, there's all these things that'll help you design the van. But the way that we see it these days is the way your orientation of your bed starts. So this is an east-west sleeping bed. So in front of the bed, you only have so much space to the back of the seat or to our trims. So every single van starts with 2 galleys that run full length, 2 upper cabinets above the galleys. Then there's adjustments that you can make. Our new system, you can change out, these drawers and have 2 pull out shelves if you want. There's a lot of different orientations that we can run within the space now that we know that this is how wide it's going to be. So for this customer, they added this pantry. So normally there's an upper cabinet here, but they wanted to have some added value, some added space in the area, so we added the pantry section. It's still the same amount of cabinetry, the same amount of length. This is just the added addition that came with their van. So I can explain it more if you reach out to me, but I don't want to confuse you guys. So let's move back to the bed. So we have 2 lounges underneath. This is not a sleeper. This is not a sleeper for 4. For this orientation, this elevator bed needs to sit all the way down for you to sleep in this orientation. So you can't actually sleep underneath here. So we get that question a lot. This is for 2 people. So let me show you how this works. If you wanted to like day lounge and not use this bed, you would open up this drawer right here, nice slide out cabinet, and it acts as both a storage, or in the rear side you have your bamboo pieces that fill in the middle of your bed here, and then these rear cushions, like in every single one of our elevator beds, is what's going to fill in the middle. Okay, so it's pretty engineered. And then I'm going to take this out. I'm going to show you how the elevator bed works. Oh, you know what? Before we get there, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the behind the scenes of what happens in Patrick's videos, okay? So if you guys all know Patrick, we all love him. But while he's filming, he likes to point to things. And you realize that you didn't show the customer everything yet. And like that, I have to just stop what I'm doing and show you what's inside of my cabinets. All right, so cool. So we have our hot water system. This is the hot water heater. We went with a small tank in the back here, and then this is all the PEX fittings, and then our water tank, which is really nice. In all of our water tanks, we give you an access panel so that you can clean them out. Everything has air valves built into it so you can winterize in between uses, because we know that our customers like traveling in the winter time, not just in the summertime. All right, put these back. Now I'm going to show you this side, and then I'm going to show you the bed. Marine snaps on the back of all of our cushions so these things don't fall down when you're driving. This is our power system. Looks a little dusty. That's just because it just came out of production, but we have a 460 amp hour lithium battery, our multi-plus 3000 watt inverter, our servo, all this fun stuff. Nice and clean. We like to add a specialty vent so that sucks all the air, the hot air out of the van while you're using your system, so it's not going to overheat. Like I said, everything is nice and tidy in our systems, so it makes it a lot easier if there needs to be any sort of service. It allows other builders, our network of maintenance. What am I trying to say here?
Service network.
Service network. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to do something and okay, cool. All right, so now, oh wait, hold on. Gosh, this video is gonna be so long. We have our 2 pill windows. I don't remember saying it outside, but we have 2 pill windows. One thing that we added, this is kind of new, we wanted to test this out. So we added 2 of these fans. So there's one on each side. What's cool about these fans, we did a little quick connection port so you don't have to have them in. And you can just take them out during the daytime, and in the winter, and at nighttime you can just slide it in right here. And you just lock it off. And so we have one fan that's pulling air and one fan that's pushing air. How cool is that? And they can stay in with the window just like that. That's pretty, I think this is an awesome option for customers because you feel the airflow throughout this cabin. Because not everyone wants to sit here and keep your AC on all the time. So this is a nice option. All right, so now let's move into the elevator bed. Great. So now that our elevator bed is down, we have these little flip downs that are built into the jambs and create the connection in between the elevator bed. Same thing with this side. Real easy. We got these custom mattresses made now. Just like that, you have a nice comfy mattress. And this is a 60-inch mattress, and it's pretty awesome.
This is pretty cool because these extra bump outs here really add the length that you're going to need if you're over 6 feet tall to sleep in this bed. And you're not compromising on the width. This is about the width of a queen size bed in the house.
Yeah.
Wow. You got some lights here on the ceiling and lights underneath the bed that we saw you turn on and off. Pretty awesome build. I don't know what else to say other than wow.
Yeah, it's a small van. It gives you every function that you're looking for. I mean, listen, we do interior bathrooms, but we focus on doing stuff like that in the 170 and above vans. Those, you have more space. We feel like there's only so much you can put inside of a 144, and I feel like we maximize the space and gave you all of those creature comforts you're looking for with a little bit of adjustment in it. I think this layout's a grand slam. I really like this layout. I think it's very comfortable, and it's easy to use.
Well, I'll put a link in the description to your website, your new website.
Yes.
So they could build one themselves and figure out pricing and all the rest of the details. This is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us.
All right.